Since I have the microphone, ladies and gentlemen, what social justice looks like at the new school. I came to this one and I'm going to play interpreter. Cooperation, so that's something that resonates with everyone else. Accessibility to administration, that also resonates, being hand in hand, because it seems as though they're not a present, rival force on campus. It seems like they're a figurehead. But moving further, inclusion, action, participation, looking out for one another, I would say, I guess, and representation, and whatever way you want to take that. On this side, what social justice does not look like at the new school. Accommodating American and international students equally. There seems to be a skew from what we were saying, and understanding that some things are catered toward particular students, and there needs to be a clear presence that we care about everyone. Unity through understanding. I just saw the lady with the Palestinian group, forgive me if I'm not saying the right name. Project Palestine. For example, even having roundtables similar to this, but with Israeli and Palestinian students, some things that are, addressing the big pink elephant in the room, Presence of administrations, already been talked. Evolution of culture, somebody said that. Professors embracing other schools, departments that can be incorporated in their coursework. A dialogue between LGBTQ and religious groups, roundtable, how they intertwine, where they differ, and how they can appreciate each other and maintain their own integrities of their beliefs. Yeah.
We had some struggle trying to interpret some of these images.
That's right.
It looks like the kings are arguing or spitting on one another. So the hierarchy, and not really listening. This is obviously about diversity and sexuality. This image could be interpreted in a number of different ways. Either someone is sleeping and needs to be hit on the head with either a chicken bone or a hammer. So not quite sure what that really meant. Trans authors, people sitting not having a board of trustees was repeated over here. Sex positive expression, and on the other side, money is a major issue. Age, gender neutral bathrooms. The issues for international students getting jobs on campus, and again some repetition of previous posters, but an age, representation of older students.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really glad to see that everybody's come together and done so well. I'm really looking forward to continuing this. I'm looking forward to continuing this discussion and getting all of us together with more students. Beginning of next semester, perhaps we can have this could be a first step towards a series of involved workshops and student training sessions, and that would definitely continue to be open to the rest of the university. That could be in much more intimate quarters than enormous Tishman during finals. And I definitely think that this is an excellent starting point, and I'm so glad to see everybody here. And thank you so much for coming. And we'll stay in touch. I understand that on the sheets of paper that were passed around, was there a place to leave your email or your contact information? Because I know that there's a University Student Senate suggestion box and sign-up sheet at the very back of the auditorium. And if you could sign up on your emails, we can all stay in touch with you. And I also want to ask if anybody has any questions, because this would be the question and answer session. We're going to have Jesse help us. Absolutely. This is kind of like open floor now since we're
I have to go pretty quick, but I wanted to say I'm Jesse Villalobos, and I was announced earlier. I'm the new person in the provost office working on social justice initiatives. I've been at Parsons for about 4 years now, working on the diversity initiative, but now I'll be working more university-wide. But I just wanted to thank the Student Senate for organizing this tonight, and for people staying late. I know it's a busy time right now. It's a difficult time. You didn't have a whole lot of lead time, but thanks for coming.
And to just capitalize on what Anna Corinne said, I think it's definitely in my interest and the Provost Office interest, USS's interest, all the student groups that were here tonight and those who weren't, to continue not only to dialogue, but to build a student-focused agenda specific to social justice that you all define and that your peers define, and that we can move forward in the process. And maybe come January, there could be a series of more intimate discussions that are student-driven and also that develop into an agenda, as opposed to just the dialogue, as someone mentioned. We actually need to put this into practice. So I want to be able to say that I support that, and that whatever I can do to help facilitate that, I want to be at your service. So thanks again for the effort tonight.
And does anybody else have any closing comments?
You know, even though I feel that the report might have done better in the round file and let's say the second draft, I'm so excited that students are now having this conversation. I'm really grateful that you did this, and now whatever further drafts there are will really come from a big community, and I really think you've made an intervention. I congratulate you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. And does anybody else have any other questions or closing comments or announcements about?
How is this all going to translate into action, or what to do with the doodles and the words that we put down? What's going to happen?
So from these photos and these pictures, based on the things that you guys have said, we will compile the main themes, and these will be presented directly to the provost as issues that the students see at the university in terms of social justice. And we will also combine this with the surveys that you just did to go ahead and make a concise list of how the students, again, on the small scale that we've surveyed, feel about social justice and where the efforts of the provost office need to lie. So this is a perfect example of how the University Student Senate is literally your direct contact to the provost, because he will see all of these posters as well as the concise written breakdown of what's been listed on them.
Just one thing too, I think that hopefully some of this can spark is, we've, I think, identified a whole series of different categories of concern as well as support. And so I could definitely see the ideas coming out of here and the general discussions leading to, brown bag lunch discussions or discussions focused specifically on, for example, what would it mean to have more financial aid available for low-income students? What would it mean to have more job opportunities for international students? What would it mean to have a curriculum around race, class, ethnicity, gender, sexuality, feminist politics, not here in one department and here in another, but as a curricular level across disciplines and within schools. So taking these ideas and translating them into more detailed discussions that, as Jesse pointed out, could actually lead to student proposals for curriculum changes. That's something that's not, hasn't really been discussed tonight as a concrete idea, but easily could, and would also make, a great topic for discussions about, okay, what would it mean to make a proposal to the curriculum committee to incorporate some of these into curriculum standards, and where do the curriculum standards look like now? So I think that would be one other way to translate these into more actionable, ideas that would also bring in a lot more people, bring in the faculty and staff working on these too. So those are, possibly some other ways. And hopefully, we're going to put the video up on the Senate's YouTube website. Hopefully this will help spark some more people thinking about and dialoguing about these. So this will be one drop of many drops in a bigger downpour.
And also, we do have a winter party this Friday. People are.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we have a winter party at Woolman Hall, just on the 5th floor. And so if you'd like to join us for some refreshments and food and dancing and unwinding and less completely serious talk and more getting to know each other, talk
Good
over
music, good people,
wine.
alcohol.
So bring your IDs out.
I will be there.
Yeah. Good luck with your finals, by the way. Thank you so much for coming, and I look forward to continuing discussion and group work with everybody here. And I hope to get your emails and stay in touch.